All right, fifth graders, we're getting here into our next lesson, lesson 5.6, and we are continuing with this idea of multiplying decimals by decimals. But as you can see, we're going to get into multi-digit factors here. So we're going to kind of review that concept a little bit. This one's going to be basically review, 17 and 5/10 times 9/10. Remember, we're going to treat this the same way as we would do 175 times 9. So I'm going to think, well, 9 times 5, that's 45. Going to put the 5 down, carry the 4. I'm going to think 9 times 7, well, that's 63. Plus the 4 is 67, so I'm going to put the 7 down, carry the 6. 9 times 1 is 9, plus the 6 is 15. And then I have to remember the rule. How many ever digits come after the decimal in the problem, that's how many digits come after the decimal in my answer, my product. Well, the 5 and the 9 both come after a decimal in the problem. So that's two numbers that come after a decimal in the problem. So I need 1, 2 numbers to come after a decimal in my product. My final answer, 15 and 75/100. When I go to this one, 6 and 2/10 times 3 and 8/10, I'm going to think, well, the same thing as 62 times 38. Okay, so I would start first by doing 8 times 2. Well, 8 times 2 is 16. So I'm going to put the 6 down, carry the 1. Then I'm going to do 8 times 6, which is 48. Add the 1, that's 49. And remember, it's always good for me to cross these numbers off because I'm going to start to carry later. And there might be more numbers up here, and I don't want to get confused. Now remember, I need to put a 0 here before I start going with my 3, so everything lines up. So once again, 8 times 2 is 16. Put the 6 down, carry the 1. 8 times 6 is 48, plus the 1 is 49. Put the 0 down to have everything line up with my 3. Then I'm going to think 3 times 2. Well, 3 times 2 is 6. Then I'm going to do 3 times 6. Well, 3 times 6, I believe, is 18. I have 496, 1,860. I need to add these numbers. 6 plus 0 is 6. 9 plus 6 is 15. Put the 5 down, carry the 1. 1 plus 4 is 5. Plus 8 is 13. Put the 3 down, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. In the problem, I have 2 digits that come after the decimal in the problem, so I need 2 digits that come after the decimal in my product, 23 and 56/100. Last one for this video, 5 and 47/100 times 18 and 4/10. Remember what we talked about before. When we multiply decimals, the decimals do not need to be lined up. Adding and subtracting, they need to be lined up, but in multiplication, they do not. All that I have to remember is that important rule. How many ever digits come after the decimal in the problem, that's how many digits need to come after the decimal in the product. I'm going to treat this just like 547 times 184. I'm going to start with 4 times 7. Well, 4 times 7 is 28. So I'm going to put the 8 down and carry the 2. 4 times 4 is 16. Plus the 2 is 18. Put the 8 down, carry the 1. 4 times 5 is 20. Plus the 1, 21. We put the 0 down to line everything up with my 8. 8 times 7, 56. Put the 6 down, carry the 5. You start to see now why it's important to cross things off as you use them. 8 times 7, 56. Put the 6 down, carry the 5. 8 times 4 is 32. Plus the 5 is 37. So I'm going to put the 7 down, carry the 3. 8 times 5 is 40. Plus the 3 is 43. And then I'm going to start multiplying by the 1. But before I do that, I've got to put 2 zeros so it all lines up. 1 times 7, 7. Let me kind of get rid of that little mark there. 1 times 4 is 4. 1 times 5 is 5. Then I go ahead and I have to add all these numbers together. 2,188, 43,760, 54,700. 8 plus 0 is 8. 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 0, still 14. Put the 4 down, carry the 1. 1 plus 1 is 2, plus 7 is 9, plus 7 is 16. Put the 6 down, carry the 1. 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10. Put the 0 down, carry the 1. 1 plus 4 is 5, plus 5 is 10. I get 100,648. But there's decimals in the problem, so I need decimals in the answer. We remember the rule. How many ever digits come after the decimal in the problem, that's how many digits need to come after the decimal in my product or in my answer. Well, in 5 and 47 hundredths, the 4 and the 7 come after a decimal. So that's 2. In 18 and 4 tenths, the 4 comes after a decimal. So that makes a total of 3 digits or 3 numbers in the problem come after a decimal. So I need 1, 2, 3 digits in my product or my answer to come after the decimal. I end up with 100 and 648 thousandths. All right, talk to you later, 5th grade. Bye.